Welcome everyone to today's stream of Mechanica. We're going to do some more workshop building, some more prep work. Hi, Xbox. Thanks for joining in. Of course, you're going to be joining in right away. Saw Jason is going to be back. Probably not with us right now, but he's going to be back. Timmy is about to get himself a little treat. Jenny! Hello, how are you? I am good. Timmy is good. He's about to be happier when he gets this. We're going with the big dream bone today, Timmy. Do you want it? You sure you want it? Yeah, tell them you want it. Say you want it. Say you want it? Say you want it. Say you want it. No, not say please. Sound off. Arr, okay. And there he goes. He says he's not going to eat it on camera for you. Hello, Pierre. Thanks for joining in. Yep, he's gone. He decides he does not want to hang out with us right now. Good afternoon, Felonious. Thanks for joining in as well. The Timmy cam is doing not very much right now. Timmy, it's Timmy. Look, he's there. He's. You just can't see him. Snowy, ya boy. Hello. Thanks for joining in. And Ballistics boy, good morning to you. Good morning to anybody else that's still morning for. And now it's getting afternoon for me. I don't know if we're gonna get Timmy back. I think he has abandoned his post for the day. Maybe he'll show back up. He'll sneak in while I'm busy, and then I'll look over and see him there. For now, this chew stick that he refuses to chew on will substitute as Timmy. It's the Timmy chew stick. So there we go. Man, I don't remember Mechanica taking this long to load my game before. I think I might have broken something. Maybe there goes. Yeah, we're gonna do some Mechanica again today. I've actually been working on some stuff. It's gonna be interesting, I think. It's, you know, testing out some significant things that I feel are gonna be a good option to have, at least until we have better options. Yes, it is really me. I am really here at Spots. Timmy's not here. So, yeah, we're going to do some building, and I'm still having problems like we saw last time. Not with them so much because I'm not using them, but these guys just randomly lock up and then decide to suddenly start moving again. Like there's something with the programming that's causing it to just pause for a second. I don't know, like you saw that one there go, and then it was like, oh, like there's a delay happening somewhere now. Like some calculation is causing stuff to just lock up. Like that, he was like, oh wait, I need to move out of your way, but I also need to go. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's something I've done in one of the other spots that's causing it to, like, some timing thing, because I haven't changed anything since they were working, and it's suddenly got to the point where they just stop moving. So I don't know what's going on with that. I've been working around it. What I was doing on this day 20 years ago, I was leaving from my anthropology class when I got the news. That was when the teacher came in and told everybody what was, you know, happening, because everybody was, you know, going from class to class, hadn't heard anything yet. And he said, like, you know, he said, I can't teach today. You guys go on about your day. And that's what I remember doing that. I remember I was leaving anthropology class because it was my favorite class, not because of what we were learning, but because the teacher was fun. And he was really shook up by it, so he just let us go for the day. So I do remember that. Timmy, you back? Come on. Hop on your perch. There you go. He's back now. He's going to hang out for a minute. He had to go eat his treat stick in peace. We got an attack coming, so before that, let me show you one thing I've been testing. I decided I wanted to test this, and I actually messed up my programming for the first test, so I'm having to do it a second time. But I want to test because we have no way of looking at the fuel level right now. There's no value for fuel level. I decided, what if we do it that as long as the furnace is on, it ticks along for every second, and we track based on the seconds. So when it gets down to, say, 30% of the total value, it lights up something, sounds the alarm, alerts us to something like that, so we can know to go replenish it. Also, it would be a case if we do get the option to replenish, but we don't have a number value for the fuel level, it's more of a wait till it's empty and then have a buddy bot go fill it up. We could have one where at 20% left, the buddy bot automatically gets triggered to go and refill it. And we just need to know what the value is, the halfway value, and we can then say, well, you know, if this is full, then half of that is this, which means that's how much a that's how much one fuel can should add. And it's if I'm right, should be 2,880 is the number it's going to stop at. Again, I would have already had this tested, but I messed up my test run with something that did not stop the count after the fuel ran out. Yep, did not quite get him. Alright, that seems to be only attacks. So this should hit that number and stop, and I'll show you what I'm doing. So I just got the furnace going non-stop, and it's really just when I push the button, it turns everything on, starts counter at 0, and on every minute passed, which could be part of my lagging on the other stuff, it goes and adds 1 to the number. That's it, sets the number value. And then if the furnace loses fuel, it's supposed to stop. So it's only going to do +1 if there is fuel in it. So when it runs out, it should go to no more incrementals. You're looking at where you're going to stay in November in Florida. On the beach, hopefully, where it might still be somewhat comfortable, considering it's Florida and, you know, it's going to be November. Alright, come on. So yeah, when this is finished, it should be 2,880, I believe. Yeah, 2,880, which means half of it be 1,440 for 1,440 minutes in a day. So we should have that right number, which means we should be able to just, based around that, know when our fuel is getting low. So I don't get too many stutters in it. Yeah, I think that's part of it, is that minute, every second it's checking, I think is what's causing it to maybe lag up a bit. It's done that before when I had some other stuff that was checking too consistently. There we go. So I've got ideas I want to use with that, and they seem to be working better. My battery manufacturing thing from last time, Xbox suggested, is going quite steadily and without hiccups. So I've got more than enough batteries now. I'm trying to think of some other things to do. And I rebuilt my door, which is apparently not working as well now with, for some reason, only from this direction, I could trigger both lasers at the exact same time somehow. Like oh, now it's messing up from the other direction too. Like before, I was running in and it was perfectly fine. But somehow it's like that's I don't know if the door is triggering it or not, but something is causing these to trigger at the wrong direction. Like it doesn't wait till after that, so it's supposed to laser trip, turn both the laser tripwires off like immediately, and then open the doors at the exact same time. That should not be doing it, but for some reason, after I moved it from the fence to a beam, it's now messing things up. Anna Marie Island, okay. Auto smelter for all ingots like buddy bots. Put all ingots, items, ores. We've been gone through this kind of thing. As far as you know, there's no filtering right now on the buddy bot. So, I mean, I could do some kind of rollover using my mechanic I've already set up. But, I mean, it's really no different than what I've already got, except for, I mean, I don't know what you want. I've already got pretty much an auto smelter for everything, except I still have to put in fuel, and I just have to put supplies in. I mean, I could take the mechanic and make a single spot there for it, but I think most people that want to have the whole thing in one assembly are going to do it where it's on the production site. The mine, the driller dumps right into the furnace, and the only thing that's missing is the ability for buddy bots to refill it. But yeah, that's not something I can do any kind of specialty. Do these first because there's no filtering rules on the buddy bots. They cannot tell what a specific item is right now. And I've got 2 buddies coming in. There we go. Ah ha ha! They got double teamed. A 2-for-1 special going right now on destroyed enemy bots. I could not have planned that as well as that worked out. Okay, so this is going, but the furnace is not shutting off. I've had problems with this one too. I can't remember if I did this. I think I did this since last time. It was supposed to be an all-in-one copper wire production thing. And I built it on the base. I came here, I placed it down, and nothing was connected. Everything was just offset from each other. It was spaced out. Not at all like I did the snapshot of it. And now it seems that the furnace is not turning off like it's supposed to. Because I have rebuilt this like multiple times. I think that's what happened. Something did not get kept. Something got deleted. That's been happening on this. Yeah, it was weird. You know, the first time it's happened that I've had any kind of issue like this, it was off stream. I built it. It was working, tested as much as I could without being on the copper site. I did the workshop blueprint create tool thing for it. I placed it down and everything was like completely disconnected. The storage box was several feet away from where it was supposed to be. So the first time it's placed down differently than what I saved it as, and then I had to I rebuilt it. I think I've done that 7 or 8 times from scratch and redone the creation each time, trying to get it to work. So something with terrain seems to be messing with them too. Xbox did not start World War III. There has not been a World War III, unless you're talking about a game. In which case, they have a World War III scenario or something. Okay, this is about to be out. I think we'll wait a moment. Yeah, so yeah. Copper mine to copper wire setup. I uploaded it after I finally got it working. But yeah, it took several tries of reconnecting it. And I had to like redo the actual blueprint a few times because I saved it, tore it out, placed it back down, and half of the blueprint, the code connections, missing for some reason. I don't know why. It was like I had everything placed back down, but stuff would be disconnected. Blueprint pieces would be or you know, the code would be missing. And it only seems to be on that one so far. And I don't know what's different about it that's causing that. I know I heard one of them get caught. Alright. Pop them. Booyah. Okay. We're closing in. We should see this cut off very shortly. And they seem to be finally working again correctly. And I need them to because I got a lot of stuff waiting. We got another ship coming in. Okay. The scariest message I could get from you is no message a whole streaming week. That, yeah, I would be a little concerned if we didn't hear from you. Jenny, you got your portal to work and your debt down to 5,000. My debt, I haven't checked it since the other night. I actually have not logged in since the stream. I have not played a single bit since then. I just haven't felt the inclination to. Alright, then we'll wait. We can sit here. I want to see this click off at the exact moment 2,880 hits. Because that's going to mean I was right. My calculation. Because it doesn't seem like the seconds in the game feel a little bit slower than real seconds. Like, I'm pretty sure if I put a clock, an actual clock going and watched it, it would not be as slow as this. So I don't want to do like an actual timer. I want to do it as based on the actual. Okay, I was up by 1. So it's 2,881. It triggered before the fuel went out. So 2,881 is full value. We could use that. And what I'm thinking is something where we don't show the number, but we have it where it maybe alerts. You know, 20% of that would be 576. Yeah, 576, I think. For 20% of that. So if we said, all right, if it goes below 576, sound the alarm. Hey, this is low. On fuel, needs to be refilled. And then when you add fuel to it, have a button you hit, and the button adds 1,440 to the counter, or subtracts. Like, well, we count backwards, so it would add to that, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, so all right, that works. And I know the number, so we can build something with that where at the least it may not automatically get refilled, but it can at least tell us it needs to be refilled. I mean, a light on one of these over here starts flashing, like, oh, that one needs to be refilled. It's low or it's out. And I know to grab some fuel, come over this way, and load it up. It's a step forward in the right direction. Now that is also not working right again. What? I'm going to have to just delete this off the workshop now and redo this. Because every time I load the game now, it seems like this changes somehow. And that's just turning it back on. On number value change to 0. It's greater. Oh, it's supposed to not turn that. Something is messed up. All right, so that's... Can you update the design on the workshop without recreating it? I haven't tried that. Hello, Sanchez. All right, so what's turning that back on? Something is causing it to re-trigger. I'm not pushing a button. Fuel's not being restored. It's got to be the number changes and it says, hey, it's changed to 0, but even though it was 0, it's changed to greater than 1. It's supposed to be greater than 1 it turns on. Why is it? Something is not playing right on this now. And I swear this was working perfectly the first time when I built it on the base. It worked 100% perfectly. And now it's like, no, not going to work. Let's just do that. Let's have it. Because that's wasting fuel. And I don't want to waste the fuel. I want to have it more efficient. So that's the second one. There it processes, goes, it turns on again. What is going on? Something is waiting. Number value change, wait. If the number is greater than 1, meaning it's got to be at least 2, turn. Okay. This is really, really frustrating me now. Because it's behaving different than it did the last time I played. And different than it did when I built it. SBots, you do not have any kids. We know that. That's why I want like a good workshop area on a new base, because I'm tired of having to get attacked while I'm trying to design something. Again, that door, I don't know how that door is only like triggering both at the same time for some reason. And it was working the first time I put it in. Sure that, yep, still there. Oh, getting lag. Prepping to save and saving. You're out. Your daughter's outside, so you have to go check on her now and again. That's fine. My Timmy's next to me. I gotta look over, make sure he's okay. You know, I understand. Yeah, this is frustrating. We're gonna try revamping that again. I'm probably gonna end up doing. It'll be 15 times I've rebuilt it by the time I'm done. And I just saw. Oh, the big guy. I was wondering why it was taking so long. I'm sorry, I just cannot figure out why stuff keeps, like, now. And I'm assuming it's because of how much I've built. Something is causing things to either freeze up or recode, like how I've programmed some stuff every time I load the game. Okay, good. No attacks. So we'll go check this again. Who came back? Did Jason come back? Because he hasn't posted in chat. He said he was taking his grandma for groceries. Okay, this should be off. That's part of it. It's sitting here with no power, and it is. Okay. So let's try this. So the logic is broken. It's not that I had delay, it's the logic is broken. How is that broken? On number value change, get the current number value. I guess I could have done that. Let's, you know what? Let's try this. We'll take that out. Okay. So a number value change. If it's greater than 1. Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. I forgot a branch. I forgot the true false part of it. Okay, so if true, turn on. So it was just doing it every time regardless. There's my problem. Okay, so let's try. And I don't think I can do this. I cannot do that. So we're going to have to create a whole new one. Hopefully you can get something where you can go in and make an update to it. So all right, copper mine to copper wire. Yeah, we're going to add the objects. That should be it. The miner, the solar power, the button to turn it on and off, the number input, furnace, auto crafter, storage box. Yeah, we're going to place it based on where the mining setup is. I'll do it like that. And there we go. All right, so now I'm going to have to re-upload this after we test it daytime. I made a mistake. Well, that doesn't explain why it was working fine before, but that I might be mixing up one of my previous rebuilds of it, because again, I've probably have taken that out. I would say I know at least 6 times I've destroyed the whole thing and rebuilt it from scratch, because even pasting the code in from the little blueprint did not work. I still had to rebuild so much of it. I just redid it from scratch again and again, trying to get it to work right. Because every time I would save it as a blueprint and place it down, it would just go, you know, everything would separate out. So we'll have to test it one more time to see. So that is, I mean, copper mine to copper wire. Timmy, he did come back, yeah. Timmy came back. He's just kind of chilling in the corner. He ate and was like, all right, I'm going to hang out. I'll move the fake Timmy over. Oh, he's giving me this look now like, where's the rest of the treats? Yep, it's Timmy. Tired Timmy. He's tired again. He got worn out playing earlier. Do-si-do. The robots go. Okay. Okay, I really need a site to test this on. Before I go and replace some stuff. Okay, we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this whole thing. So yeah, that was just to get things started. Let's go. We'll take 1, 2, 3, 4. And I should have enough to make the other parts I need. So we got furnace, we got the number input, we got a button, which is good for making sure everything just turns on together. I can make the driller, solar panel. We'll go ahead and make that stuff now. Solar panel. We need a small screen for the auto miner. I'm trying to think what else. If I just want to do a basic setup, like here's the miner dumping into the furnace, and then it dumps into a storage box. And that's it. That should be all I need right there. So the miner, solar power for it, the furnace with fuel. Miner goes to the furnace. Furnace turns on at 2 items and then dumps over into that, shuts off until the next time. Okay, yeah, that's all I should need. And then, whoa, whoa, whoa. How is my box getting moved? These were side by side originally, and now my boxes are being moved. That, more weirdness. It's like either they're moving them or something is suddenly causing a collision and making stuff move. Same as when I built that over there and everything was fine, and then suddenly there was a problem. That's okay. That's worrying me a good bit now. I'm starting to feel like something's not going to work at all because of something messing up. You know what? We'll do a battery. Just make sure. We'll take the silent runner. So yeah, lots of problems since last live stream on this. I mean, just lots of new problems appearing. I don't know if I'm just getting too complicated with it. You know, too much stuff going on or what, but a lot of stuff breaking in weird ways now. Well, actually, we'll go over here because they might actually deploy a dropship over here as opposed to just hovering above me. Yeah, okay. So we'll start with the miner. And I'm not doing this for anything other than just the basic mining. So we're going to have the miner. We're going to go with the furnace. And then the storage box. And everything is snapped together. We're going to do the counter and the timer. Like that. And then the button, which will be to, you know, restart. Actually, I don't know if I need the button this time. Because the way I'm going to set it up, it might work fine without it. Alright, we need power. Okay. And I really need something I can just, like, stand on while I program this a little bit more safely. Sneaky bots? Hey, Argonath. I'm doing fine. It's not quite evening for me yet, but it is, you know, it's now afternoon. Just moving on with the day. Yeah, we're just going to build off of the number counter. Feel like that's just easy enough. So, and you know, we're actually going to build down with that. So when solar power cuts off, it will turn off the furnace so it doesn't keep going. Wait, actually, I may not even need that. We'll try to do it without. Because if I can set it up right, we should be able to do it without. This is going to be interesting. All right, so number value. Simple thing first. Let's just get the basic thing on successful mining attempt. We're going to take the number. We're going to math it up with an add. So when it binds, it's going to go there. It's going to take where your current number is, go to +1. And then we got to set the number value. Okay, so makes an ingot or produces a piece of ore, number goes up by 1. That's all we need. And then for the furnace, on ingot produced, we're going to take this, get the number value. We're going to subtract from it. So it's going to go when there's 2. We're going to take 2 away, and then we're going to set the number value again. So that will handle the parts for that. So let's add in the furnace. On value change for the trigger, we're going to take the new number value, and we're going to do a comparison. If it is greater than 1. Now, I think that's why I did the other number thing there, because it's got that 0 in it. The decimal, and I don't know why that would do a separate one for a decimal. I don't know about that one. So we're just going to do like this. Make sure it doesn't cause a problem because it's an even number. Greater than. Then we got to do the branch that I forgot. And if it is greater than 1, meaning at least 2, we turn the furnace on. That's it. That's all we got to do. If it's not greater than 1, meaning if it's 1 or 0, minus 99, it just does nothing. So we have produce a piece of ore, goes up by 1. Produce second piece of ore. This says, hey, now it's greater than 1. Turn the furnace on. Furnace runs, produces an ingot, subtracts 2, turns everything back off. Oh, at that point, we need to set the off on the furnace because that will just keep it going endlessly. I'll check that other one again for that. Okay, so that's basic stuff. Chaos bots. I don't know. It's not. I mean, it's not chaotic. I mean, it's goofy bots. That's it. Goofy bots. Stuff acting goofy again. I just heard my my picture get taken. Oh, there it goes again. Gotta strike a pose. There we go. Paparazzi bots. That's it. It's paparazzi bots. Okay, so we got the production for that part. It spits out. We're gonna need to tie in the storage bots too, because we need a way to say turn everything off if it starts to run low. So we'll do an event listener for when an item goes into it. We're going to check the amount of free slots, and we're going to compare it to less than, meaning less than 1 slot free. That's what we want. And if it is less than 1 slot free, then we're going to have it turn everything off. So, all right, make sure they're not able to get up here and start chopping at me. Furnace will turn off, and the auto miner will turn off. Oh, wait. True. Let's think, and yeah. So that's... Oh, no. They got up. They cheated. They got up on the miner, on the drill, and came up after me. And now I get stuck on a shrubbery that I should not be getting stuck on. Okay, that's sneaky bots there. We'll go with that for that situation. That was sneaky bots. That was not normal bots. That was sneaky bots. I'm not happy with that. And I'm going to make them work for it to get to me now. They're going to have to come all the way out here. Ah, this thing is so quiet. I don't hear it driving. It doesn't feel like I'm driving. It feels like the sound broke or something. He's still going. And now my doors work fine. And they are going, and that has not moved any further. That's still very strange that that moved on me. Okay, let's get some healing done because I don't want to risk that. They wanted a hug, a very rough hug. Very not appreciated hug. One that I did not approve. You know, bad touch. Bad touch. Oh, they were hugging. That's gonna take a while. Okay. And now here he comes. Get him here. There we go. Done. Let's see where they're at. They're coming, but not very quickly. Oh. Little bot. That's what it was. He took my picture, I shot him. He'd already told them where I was, and that's when they attacked. Okay, so I have, I'm trying to think without having it in front of me. I've got the mining, produces, triggers the furnace. The furnace turns on, turns off on its own. And the storage box is what I'm working on to say turn everything off if it runs out of room. So I need a thing that will, worst case, actually the furnace should be fine. If the furnace is on, it's producing an ingot. And then once it's done, it'll turn off and it'll stay off. So if the power goes out at nighttime and it can't mine anything, I'm okay. What I need now is I need a way to connect it to say, I need fuel in the furnace. And what better way to do it than to go ahead and do like a little light box. It's not the brightest thing in terms of light emission where you won't see like the area, but it is one for lighting up from a distance that you can see, and I could use it as like the trigger thing. So we'll need the light box, and I'm thinking I just want to do it like green has got fuel, and then yellow it gets below halfway, and then red, then like a darker red or something like that for like getting low, and then just we might just do black, like off, no power, it's off, or no fuel, it's off. Red is it's like less than 20%. And I think I can make this work. And if I do this, basically all I gotta do is tie in from there to a command wall, and you can have the same benefit in your base where it tells you, oh, the Miner 3 north side is out of fuel. I don't think you'd want to have that many numbers going to show like the fuel level from the number. But yeah. Okay. Okay, I think we're good for a moment. Back we go. Oh, actually, I think we might have another attack coming right there. And maybe another one. That's right. They'll go over there. take a moment to catch up to me. Oh, I will need the button. I forgot. I need the button for putting in fuel. So when I add fuel, I need to hit the button. So it triggers an addition value. Like, oh, plus 1,440. Okay. I did forget the button on that. All right. We'll do a button real quick. And so we'll have the button. Actually, we'll do the button here. Because, you know, you put the fuel in. It's right there. Got that. And then the light, which will really be more of a... I mean, I don't think it really matters which spot I put it on. At some point, it's going to be... You'll have to adjust it based on where you are having it face. Alright. Maybe I won't get the same problem this time. Vent listener. Yeah, that goes. That's off. Okay, so that's off. So what we need now is a fuel countdown. And this is where we're going to get interesting. So we're going to have on 1 minute past, meaning real time 1 second. Furnace is on. Okay. So we're going to have that. So we're going to do it as every second or every minute. Is the furnace on or off? If the furnace is on, we want to have the clock or the number input. Oh, I need a second number value because I'm doing that. Oh, yeah, I need 2 of them now. I didn't think about that part. We need 2 because 1 is going to cover for the time, the counting on the for the production to turn the furnace on and off. We need another one that's going to count for the amount of time the furnace is active. So we're going to get the number value for that, for the second number input. And we're going to math, we're going to subtract. So if the furnace is on, subtract 1 from whatever the current number is on that, which we will have it set to where we can do that, and then that will, at that point, just we set the number. That's all we do. Actually, if the furnace is not on, don't do anything. So we've got that. So now we need the button on push. We're going to have it add to this number input whatever the current value is. All right, and I gotta think about this. This is gonna get tricky here. That's why I'm sure people are gonna love having something that you can just download it and be done. So we're gonna add 1,440 to whatever number it is. So I push the button, it adds that. Okay, we need to then do a comparison. Is it greater than 2880? And if it is, then we're going to set it to 2880. So if you add too much fuel to it, you put in fuel a little early, it's not going to mess the countdown up. That's what we need. So if it is greater than 280, then we're going to set the number value to 2880, like that. Otherwise, do nothing. That's all we got to do. And so that number value will decrease. And here they go. Now, I'm not leaving. I am fighting this. Well. Oh man, they got spread out. Look at that. That's a good. Oh, no, it's not a big guy. Okay, we got a good few of them, but they are all over the place. Let's give them time to. Let's bring them together. You know, let them be friends, work together. I see a few of their buddies stuck on the roof over there, and I see we got some of the little bots stuck in there, not doing anything. It's just so quiet. You think you make your dad really stressed? Probably. I would say most kids do make their parents stressed. Timmy's good, and he still makes me stressed at times. All right. We'll wait, let them kind of get up here. Then I'll drive back, do some more work. So what I wanted to do, yeah, not ideal. Ideal would be we have a number assigned or a percentage assigned to the furnace that says this is how much fuel is in there at 20%. Notify me. It needs to be refilled. Don't have that. So we're going to use the countdown of what a full fuel value should be of 2,880 seconds. And percentage out from there. So when every second passes, it's going to check and see, is this number less than this? And is this number now less than this? And basically create all that stuff to tell us that, you know, here's what the value is. Here's where it is percentage-wise. And I'm thinking I might be able to get away with I might be able to use the percentage input one for a change. I really haven't used that. I could use that though for you to be able to adjust as you want. I think though I'm gonna go with just a pretty respectable pre-configured number set for it. So we're gonna go 50% warning, 20% red alert, empty, lights off. I think that's going to be a pretty good one right there. And I think what we'll do is the button will also have an effect. So let's just do this. We'll do the button. Wait, I already did the button. On button pressed. Yeah, button push. Do this, set number value, and we'll have it turn the light box back on. Okay. And what we'll do is then, where I did on, I've already done an on minute past. Yeah, so on minute past, we're going to bring this in. I want to minimize how many instances I have to have of certain things. I don't want to have like 8 of the same thing running if I can avoid it. So bring that down. So on minute past, we want it to do more than one thing. We're going to check, is the furnace on? We also want to check the number input here. So we're going to get the number and come down here. I'll need another branch. On minute past, I got to convert that. Convert. All right, that's Boolean. So yeah, all right, not that yet. We're gonna use that, but not yet. I need to convert number to percentage. Okay. So take that. We're gonna convert the number to a percentage. Okay, how do I set the percentage on it? I'm not sure about that. I think I'm just gonna have to do like I was thinking, is just hard-coded numbers for it. It's Kind of hoping I might get a few more ships to come in while I do this. Maybe have a really big attack group if we wait. Love how Roblox is marketed kids, but yeah, don't say it here. I mean, it's like Fortnite gets marketed for kids to play too, but I mean, I have played, when I did try it out, there were some kids on there that I got stuck on a team with one time, and man, just right off the bat, that was some of the most foul language I've ever heard. Even in movies, they were like just going off on it right then, because I guess they felt like, we can do whatever we want. Our parents aren't here listening to us say all these things. It's just sad. But yeah, you can find games marketed to kids, but you're going to have kids in there saying some really dirty stuff because they think, I can get away with it here. Yeah, all right. We're going to take the percentage thing out. I don't think that's going to work. So we're going to do comparison. If it is less than or equal to and we're going to have to nest these together. So less than or equal to, and we'll do 20% on that. They're just not going to give me enough time to do anything. Ooh, I have an idea now. I need like a little portable, deployable, but can be picked back up, broken down, redeployed again later. We need a portable sentry setup that will run like with the generator, so we don't have to worry about it being daytime. So you have a couple of generators, you throw some fuel in, you let them run while you work on a project, and then you're done. That way, if it's like you're putting it down at night, there's no solar power, you don't have time to charge a battery. You know, we could do something that is going to allow it to protect me no matter what time of day it is. And he does not understand how this is supposed to work. Yeah, I could have like a couple of sentry turrets on a little platform that all I do is deploy it, throw some fuel in, let them protect me until I'm done with that project, and then I move on. Hopefully they'll be good enough to actually protect me. We might do that too today. That might be a good one to do, and I am getting lag or stutteriness again. That's why you have banned Roblox from your daughter. You should ban some other ones too, because there's always going to be some kids there that, you know, think they can get away with stuff like that because their parents aren't watching over their shoulder. And it's not so much what your kids say. Your kid doesn't have to say anything. They can hear it. That's the other thing. You will not watch me play Roblox because I will not be playing Roblox. And now this is stuck again. Yes. Something did not get tweaked right in this last update, and now stuff is just freezing during the programmed sequences. Let's see, how far are they? A little distance. We got another attack coming in, another drop ship. So we'll wait. We'll get a nice little robot boom situation going, and then we'll head back out there. There we go. Quick restock. All right. Oh, it's a big guy too. Okay, so that'll be good. Other things that go on in Roblox that you don't want her to know about. Same with other games. Hey, is there's not you, Jenny, and I'm sure not Jason. There's too many parents out there that use the computer games, the console games now. Go play your Roblox. Go play on that you know, they just get them that. They give them access to like a Minecraft server or something like that, and they don't monitor it because it's a way for them to not deal with their kid themselves. It's a way to like, here, this is the babysitter of sorts while I'm busy cooking or whatever. And so you get these parents that just let their kids go do whatever, and these kids see it as freedom and take it as, oh, I can say whatever I want. Which, granted, I mean, it's been that way for a while. I remember when I was a kid, you know, early days of the World Wide Web as it is now, hopping on hotline servers to chat with people and download wares, you know, as it was called then, the freebie software people had cracked and stuff before torrents ever existed. That was one group. There's another group. Goody. We're going to have a good little explosion here. And Timmy could care less. Oh, now they're getting the big bot into the circle pit. He's like, hang on, guys. I'm going to follow you. He can't maneuver around the bots very well, but he's trying. Big boom. So that quickly take out however many that was. Okay, I think I am good again. Time for those to the bodies to disappear so I can pick up stuff more readily. Oh yeah, scams, you know, well, I think scams kind of became a little bit more of the popular thing for people back when World of Warcraft was like the big thing to do then. Like there was no Roblox and Minecraft was not even a thing yet, especially not one with servers. You had people that could just go in there and be like, hey, I'll sell you this, you know, or this. And they were, you know, people buying stuff and selling it, like posting something on eBay and then scamming somebody by taking their money and never giving them the item or stuff like that. Yeah, there's scams that have been going on for a long time. There's just some crooked people out there. A lot of crooked people, unfortunately. Okay, let me get back in my head here. All right, so every minute pass, we want to pull the current number. We want to say, is it less than or equal to was 20% of that. I got, all right, 2880. I did it earlier. I don't feel like doing it now. 576. So if it is less than or equal to 576, we're going to have the light box change. I think I'm going to set the brightness to 100, just default. That way it's always bright. We're going to set the color to red. Red alert. So true, set the color to red. That it needs fuel badly. We're at 20% or less on our fuel level. You know what? That should be running right now. So let's just turn that on. So it's red now. It's already picked that up. So that's working. So now if it is not that, we want another comparison. So less than or equal to 50%. And that, I know that one's 1440. So that number goes there. That condition goes there. And we're going to duplicate the branch. So if it is less than that, so it's going to check here. It's not less than that, so go here. If it's less than that, go here, and then if the furnace turns off or runs out of fuel, we're going to have a trigger for that too. So we don't want it to turn on. We want it to turn on with the when I put fuel in and I hit the button for that. If it could detect when I put in fuel, that would be great. But there's not an option for that. So we're going to have this set to, you know what, yellow. In case I want to do like an orange color to it, I can do that later. We got that. So it'll be less than halfway, goes yellow. Otherwise, we're going to go with green because it's good. It is ready to go like that. And then furnace event on fuel depleted. We're going to shut down the auto miner. And the... Actually, I could do... Don't need to do that. We'll just move this up there. So on fuel depleted, furnace off, auto miner off, and done. That means I put fuel in. We're not going to have it turn back on. Instead, I put fuel in. I hit the button. It re-enables everything. So let's try. Did I make two? I did make two, but it did not count my me holding down the shift button when I did it. All right, so I'm gonna put one in. Should not turn on. Does not turn on. I'll hit the button. Okay, where's the button did not trigger anything. On button push, take the current number, add that, and then if it's greater than that, oh, that's what I did. If it's greater than, you set it to that. If it's not greater than, then set it to that right there. So the light turns yellow because it's got 1440. I hit the button again, and the light goes green, and it's at 2880. So now I can just turn this on. Solar power picks up in the morning. We should be set. Oh, I didn't actually add the fuel for the second button push. Let's do that. So in the morning, this should start counting down. I should get an alert that it's halfway through. So if it's yellow, you can always fill it up, add another 1440 to it. If you don't do that when it's yellow, you do it while it's still green, it's going to make sure it doesn't throw things off and throw the counter off. And just because I don't want to risk it. Just to make sure I can replace it if something happens. You know, the game crashes. Hopefully I'll have that. Yeah. Like that. We'll redo this when I actually want to do one for the workshop. But that should be it. That should notify us fuel levels low. And we can try placing it down over here on a different one. It'll run. And I mean, that's basically the code I need to tell it fuel levels low. I might have to recopy that code in a moment. Do just the code, but I think that should work. You're playing some game that requires you to sacrifice. What game are you playing? Hi, Tholly. Okay. I've done my hard thinking for a few minutes. hopefully that's going to work and I don't have to worry about trying to fix anything. Hopefully I got it right. And I just have to worry about it not placing correctly when I use the blueprint. See, where is he at? He's still going. All those batteries. He's almost out of supplies. And they are still stuck. Alright. There we go. My brain can relax for a moment. Timmy is already relaxed. So yeah, that's there you go. That's a way to hopefully alert you to at least your fuel getting low. Roblox miners, you have to make a setup to make money to rebirth and 1,000 rebirths for each sack, and you can make extra money to skip lives. That does sound a little weird. I'm going to go ahead and say Xbox. But then again, you know, it doesn't really sound that different from some of the like incremental clicker idle games where it's like, oh, you're going to ascend and now be reborn and you do all this kind of stuff and you get boost for that. It sounds a lot like that kind of thing, honestly. So I can't say it's that weird. Timmy, he moved. I can't believe it. He actually moved. He rotated. Look up. Look up. Look up. You just whatever. Just scratch my belly. Alright, so I guess, you know, based around that same thing, I could kind of add that code. I need to do it as a code thing, something you can add it to any existing furnace. And all you have to do is select the furnace. And, well, the furnace, the clock, and the number input, which is the problem, because when you select some of those, when it doesn't have it selected, it breaks some of the connections with the blueprints. That's the problem. So I can't do that until that's fixed. And that's not... doesn't matter right now because they're not putting anything into the furnace anyway. Timmy's just like, I'm just putting my back to you. Don't even bother me. Alright, about to be daytime again. So I'm going to actually go. I want to see how this works. Because the catch is, does it actually trigger the timing countdown? Or does it just run nonstop? Because if it runs nonstop, that doesn't help. If it triggers correctly, as it's supposed to, then that will help. Yeah, Xbox, that still sounds a little weird, honestly. I'm not sure about that game configuration there. I'm not sure that I would not be playing that. That just sounds a little weird. We need a jump mechanic option for the car. We need like a boost and a jump. So it's like boost and then you hit the jump, or you hit the ramp at the right time. You do the right jump. You get like some really good air time. Launch yourself really far. The boost would be good for launching yourself up towards a taller base structure. Not quite time yet. I am going to see if I can hit. There's some bots right there on the top of the roof. And I'm wondering if I think I might have actually hit one. I think I see a red. I saw a red eye. Oh, it looks like one moved because they were like stacked together, I guess, and now they split. I think they're just something with the program element for them is like it's saying go here and stay only here. Well, that's bots. I'm not going to see that game. That does not sound interesting to me. It sounds crazed. All right, so look at the numbers there. So it should be it while it's on, count down the time for every second, which means we already have the auto furnace management that keeps it more efficient. Now we will have a way to say it's halfway done, it's 20% done, whatever percentage. You could gradate it, you know, do a gradient type thing where it's like green to this to this to this to this for different percentages. And of course you could always just, instead of the light, I just like the light because you can see it from a distance, you could tie something like this technically off the number input to a screen in your base and say display the number on the number input, and that's it, and have it show how much the fuel level is left in it. So it's not even a matter of like, is it green? It's 2,427, and you're like, okay, I've still got plenty. When it gets down to like 100, that's when I'll be like, I need to run over there and refill it. Stormworks. Game called Blight. I'm not sure about Blight. I think you've asked me about that one before, though. I want to say is what happened. I want to say you've asked me about that one before, though I cannot remember for sure. I'm assuming it is on Steam. I want to see the numbers tick down. Too bad you can't crouch. Oh, I can see it. Numbers changing. The numbers changing. Number stops changing. I think I've got it all working. We know the light's working. I've already seen that work. That was not a big deal. That was pretty straightforward. It was just, you know, I put some fuel in, it changed the percentage, it showed a certain color, then changed again when I did the next button press, showed that color. So that technically seems to be working, and I'm going to take the opportunity to move away over here, give them time to catch up to me. After Xbox's comment, you don't want me to play Roblox. Well, that's fine. I wasn't planning to play it anyway. I've never had anything about Roblox look appealing to me. It just feels like if I'm going to play that, why not just play Minecraft yet again? And this is... I don't know why it's off. I should build on the bridge and cover the bridge up And then have a ramp over here that launches me on top of the bridge, and that's part of a base. Let's see, what's... Oh, you know, we got a water spot here. Oh, some batteries have reappeared. And then we got some stuff down there. More water spots. This doesn't have the best in the way of resources, but it could be a fun little spot for a base. Like some lithium, you know, oil there, copper, more lithium, iron. I mean, it's not that far away, but still, the little gas station is the better place at the beginning. All right, that's on the right counter still. Yeah, Xbox, I did play a game at one point. It's not Roblox, but it's something inspired by Roblox. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll just try it because it was on sale. It was like a couple dollars. And it was like Game Craft or something like that, where it's all about making games, like custom. And I was just not very impressed. Like, the style just did not appeal to me. So, again, it's just one of those games I will not be playing Roblox. Oh, no. Something turned off. Why did it turn off? There's only a couple spots where the furnace is, or the miner is set to turn off. If fuel is depleted, no. If it's less than... Oh... I did the wrong thing. Greater than, not less than. Wait, no, that was right. Yep. Oh no, I did. I'm fuel depleted. Turn off. I think that's what I did was. Let me, you know, yeah, we're gonna do it if it's greater than 1. Then no, if it's less than 1, then turn off. Yeah, so we'll turn this back on. That's funny though. It did do 2 pieces of ore. Okay, turns on. Number's moving. I see that. Number has stopped. Yeah, see that? It's used 6 seconds worth of fuel so far. And that's it. So it is tracking the time correctly. I just had this backwards. Oh no. Come on. So yeah, that's basically one now that I can leave going, and I will be able to see. Yeah, I can even see from here, even daylight, I can see the green a little bit. I think I could position that a little better. It'd be great if we had like a globe light, like a sphere that could be used for like placing on top of something for a complete 360 as like a signal light, or at least a circular light that can go on top of something to be like a warning light. That would be great. We don't have that. You know, we got the alarm, but have like an industrial light, you know, one that rotates for like the little warning flashes kind of thing. That would be good, because then I could have that rotating and displaying the color and I'd see it anywhere, and it'd be that rotating, that blinking effect to it would help. Okay, let's go. So now I've got that working, or at least to the degree. I probably should go and actually redo that blueprint real quick. Actually, I could probably do... I need to snapshot the code as well for everything. Which is not going to be fun right now. Okay, so let's just do this again. Auto mine furnace with fuel notifier or notification. Yeah. Come on, guys. Let me just get this done. Create while I run around. Try not to get hit. Ooh, so we got another group coming in. We're going to have a good battle here. Yeah. All right. So I think that works. We just need to test it in another spot, and we'll do one closer to home. I like that one because it's the full furnace thing. I'm gonna do one version that, I mean, there's the whole point is the furnace. I'm gonna do one that is just the furnace that you could pop down and then attach, say, the driller, the miner to it after the fact. If you just want to, or you can have just the furnace by itself somewhere. But yeah, that will do the drilling, the refining into the bars, and managing the fuel level, but also tell you when it needs more fuel. So very overly complicated way to do it, but it works. And there's some problems with the bots now. Like, everything just seems to be getting stuck, and I'm stuttering from a save happening. S-Bots, don't play Fortnite. Go just play Minecraft. You've been playing that. That's got better stuff there. I mean, it's not letting you build like the little games like that, but that sounds like a very strange game, and I am not going to suggest you keep playing it. Oh, wow, that's... I don't know how that got that far off, since they haven't been actually doing anything for a while. Apparently, I have had something go in reverse. Yeah. Still saving. It takes like almost a minute to save now in the game for me. Doesn't seem to do very well right now on saving when you start really building and adding a lot of stuff. Like the first fresh game saves like that. Now it's like sitting here just thinking and thinking and thinking. I know other games that could take a moment to save, but they usually don't take this long. S-Bots, I'm still not going to say it sounds like it's worth playing. Honestly, it sounds like one of those that I would be like, yeah, 5 minutes is enough time to spend on this, and that's it. If you want to play it, go play it. But I'm going to say you can probably find something better. I'm still trying to save my game right now. Timmy's gone to sleep again. There's the big group still coming. Oh, finally finished saving. Finally saved.com. That's it. Somebody, if that's not already like taken, it should be. Finally saved.com. Everybody can share screenshots or little video clips of how long it takes for a game to save. Yeah, somebody just get that. Create a site where people can upload little clips of how long it took for their game save. And let's see who can get one that's like, it took 30 minutes for my game to save. You know, I would like to see that. They seem to be having problems getting into the circle pit formation. All right, that's 1 pop, 2 pops, 3, 4. Lots of carnage. Robot carnage. Good for Evil 4. Thanks for subscribing if you're with us. Jason is here. Pierre, yes, I will play Subnautica Below Zero again at some point, but I mean, I've got hundreds of hours in that game already. I'm not, if I was doing live, as I've said, if I'm playing it live, I'm not doing video content on it. You know, I'm not going to do only Subnautica, period, because that's the quickest way for me to end the channel. That's the quickest way for me to say I am fed up with this and I'm not going to make another video. Because I will completely burn out and just stop. I can't handle... I can handle Subnautica, but it can't be the only thing I am playing. The only thing I'm creating content for. Alright, you know what? I'm going to take this one. Because I want to do the same thing on this. So I got the furnace. I'm going to create the counter for it, which has already got a counter on it, but we need the counter for... Actually, well... Oh, man, I'll have to put a button up there, too, and remember to do that. I don't know. This is an easy one. I can, like, just come over here and take a quick look. It's pretty well managed. For the most part, it's going to run fairly steadily as long as my bots are not locked up like they are right now. We'll wait on that. I think I'm actually going to save and exit to see if it'll unlock them. I also kind of want to see what it does with the storage box that keeps moving randomly for me. Timmy! Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. There you go. Yes, Jenny's nickname now is Angel Muffin. That's what was decided the other night. And you don't know the reason behind that, you missed out. Timmy just don't want to be on camera today. He's going to be antisocial. Oh, I think it finally saved. It saves faster when you're not playing the game. Like if you're exiting, the save process is a lot faster than if you're still actively playing the game during the same time. Oh, we're back and hey, they're working again. Okay, they are working again. Let's see, the box is not moved again. Once they're done, I'll have to like reconnect everything. I don't want the bots looking at that. I don't know why is something now has caused stuff to just get moved when you load back in. Yet this works fine, but other stuff that should be perfectly fine is getting knocked around. Yeah, Jason, I saw that earlier. He had to go get groceries. I understand. Okay, do we got it now? Is that all of them? We'll find out. Very quick and easy. I love how some of them, when they get destroyed, it's so forceful that it knocks the others out from the middle. All right, I see that one going away. I think that one might be still coming in to drop off. So yeah, getting some more attack groups. Oh, let me check and make sure this is working right. And that seems to be, except for the fact that that is got stuck off to the side. Okay. So that's going again. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, how did you get around that? There we go. Oh, wait. More cluttered in right here that are blending in with the color. Perfect amount right there. And yeah, I'll take... for that little buddy bot, small bot I didn't collect earlier. There we go. You run just slightly faster than they do. So you smack them with your head and you wobble around them. That's really not the best thing to use with them. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Booyah. That's still so fun. Just satisfying to watch them come up and just get smacked like that. And he is out of supplies. We have 400 batteries. I'll say that's a successful setup there at Spots. That was your idea last time, the auto battery. Which, I mean, technically, you know, with a little configuration change, you can make it to do anything automatic. I just decided to make an all-in-one system for like the copper wire. Call him Justin True Dope. Oh, hey, that works. You know, I mean, that's at least a little bit more creative than people who calling George W. Goofy. All right, we got one more little group. We're gonna let them do the thing. I'll go ahead and reload. Done. Easy. Now, hopefully they will not get stuck because I still have an entire other bots. And what is bots 1 and bots 2? I don't know why they're in the wrong rotation now. All right. Geronimo! Boom. I actually landed on his head. Before I jumped off, I actually did land on his head and he hit me. So you... Oh, we're going to try that. I can get one to come up here and chase me to the right spot. Oh, never mind. I got one right there. Ah. We're going to try something that is probably not going to work out as well as I would like it to, and I just heard it. I just heard the, yep, that snagged him. Did I get him? I did get him. Okay. All right, now here we go. We're going to try this. Robot Rodeo. Oh, I did it! I did it, Robot Rodeo Rider. I'm going for the record. Can I, like, if I move just far enough, can I get him to move forward with me? He's trying. Oh, he's not moving with me. He moves under me. Bad robot. The easiest robot kill you will ever see in the game right there. You just sit on their head and smack them. I need to change that over to a less than. Provide it. What? So he's stuck now? I guess he is, because he did not go pick up an item from the storage box to place in there. And oh man, this is still so messed up. Yeah, that laser tripwire is not at all a good way to track items passing by. I'm going to have to rebuild this entirely. I hear it. I don't see it. I hear it. And it's not this guy. One, two, three, five. How do I have an odd number? Was it an odd number? No, it's not. Okay, that's gonna have it fixed. But yeah, that tripwire was a nice little concept, but it just does not work when it comes to correctly tracking items as they pass through. It's just something with the timing or something like that. It just does not work. Yes, thank you, Sanchez. Hit the thumbs up button. And hopefully, I mean, I'm guessing at this point we don't have anybody like just hanging out that's not already a subscriber. Okay, they're still going. I get worried now when I see them stop and pause for a second. All right, so morning, we're going to check 2 designs. We're going to check the newest one, the one I just did, the auto mine furnace with fuel notification. We're going to check that, and if that's good, at this point, I think it's ready to upload. I'm going to have to re-upload this. I'll have to go in and delete that because that did not work. And we're going to check that one too so I can have 2 new, one design recreated on the workshop after I, found out something was messed up on it. Since apparently you can't update your existing designs, I would like to be able to see that function. And I've got to fix that still before I post that. I don't know why it's triggering so randomly. Okay, what time is it? Oh, it's just midnight. You know what? Those we got. I don't need that. I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm not about to connect it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna huff it on foot. I'm going to connect. We're gonna check it, see how it's doing so far. We'll connect to it, and then drag it all the way back there to put it on that light. Yeah, it's not a good idea with being that far away, but maybe we'll get a wireless transmitter connector thing later. I would like to see that where it creates a point-to-point that you can connect 2 things, like put a certain signal code or like a channel number, and those will talk to each other and you can use them to communicate from 2 different sides of the map. Jason is subbed. He's a member. You know this, Xbox. Let's see this one. Oh, it's stopped too, because yeah, I need to fix that one to less than. I'm not gonna worry about re-uploading, but that could be fixed. Well, that's still good. That gives you most of a container full. This actually won't be that bad, because I was thinking about building the net space over here. I kind of want to wait for the map expansion now too, because why not build in the new map area when we get that? Go to some new spot over there and be like, oh, here we go, building the net space over there. So we've got, I can't see. We need a crouch option. I'm sure our robot legs allow us to crouch. We're at currently 2,803. So we have used 77 seconds of fuel. Jason SBot says he subbed on 10 accounts. I don't know if I believe him on that, but he says he is. That doesn't mean anybody else has to have 10 accounts to sub with. So 21 bars of copper smelted in 77 seconds of furnace time. That's not bad. In fact is, that's going to go for a very long time. So now we're going to take this and a very lengthy walk back, holding down the button. And we'll try to link it in the base and just configure everything at the base for this part. Looks like I've got like a lightsaber or something in one hand. That is, I'm just very steady with it. Yeah, SBots, he does not need to make a third account. Honestly, you know, making those 10 accounts, unless you are regularly using them, at some point they're going to get closed out by default. YouTube does do that every so often where they go and close inactive accounts. So if you've got 30 accounts subbed, but you only use 2 accounts, at some point the other 28 are going to get removed. Yes, there you go. SBots, you should have all 10 of your accounts subbed to Jason's channel. This is a long connection link. He was stuck on, I guess, the car. This is why I wanted to have the automatic double doors, or automatic doors, period, so I don't have to worry about anything like that. There. Okay. So for testing purposes, we're going to take this light box and color, and let's see, event listener. No event listener. Well, it doesn't need that then. Color of that one, set the color of this one, and I'm just going to tie them to this clock. So on every minute pass, or 1 second, set the color of it to match. Simple. So really, remote wise, having just that one panel at least is going to be good. And I can add more panels to it, or you could add more panels to it and just have them all set to do the same thing. Just replicate the color to the other panels. But now I've got green. When it gets yellow, I'll see that, oh, hey, I can go add one more tank of fuel to it, and it'll be fine. You know, I'll just hit the button. When it goes red, I definitely need to go add 2 fuel tanks to it. So that should help out a lot. That's gonna, I mean, again, it's gonna run only when the furnace has something to smelt and then stop. So it's gonna take a while for that to actually deplete. But yeah, now I've got a notification for when my fuel level is getting low on a furnace. And I have not seen anything like that on the workshop so far. He doesn't even have Phasmo yet. And you're needing him to play it this weekend. You might be waiting a bit. And I got another save happening. All right, here we go. Done. All right, now let's see. I know I've got, yeah, there we go. 2 laser sentries. I'm gonna do that. Power. Oh, I need to redo this. I'm gonna make my I'm gonna use a pillar. Well, I don't know if the pillar is gonna be the best bet for this. Maybe the steel post. And ooh, yeah, 1 steel fence would be. I could do 2. Wish we had like a smaller platform. Actually, the windows are small. I can use the window. Now I've learned I don't like creating blueprints, like workshop creations, from stuff that's attached to my base and not like the whole thing, because that's where I ran into that first problem with the one thing I built. I built it up here, and when I moved over there, everything just jumbled up. Did not work. Yeah, little bot, come over here and hang out with your buddies. Okay, he's gone. Let's do this. And I'm going to do it in an area that is flat. Seems to work better with flat ground as well, as opposed to building something on an angled slope and then trying to place it somewhere. What we're going to do, that's pretty flat. Take the window. There goes. Oh, I had to hit 3 times for that to work. All right, yeah, take my picture. Fine. What? Okay. All right, so cannot be mounted to the side like that. Well, that just messed up my plans. All right, let me think. I can make this work still. We'll just do it right here. All right, so we're going to do a long beam, followed by, we'll do another long beam because that'll give me more room. Rotate like that. And then furnace. Oh, needs to go lower. Like that. So furnace. And furnace. I'm gonna get rid of the snapping. Like that. Oh, I didn't think about the fact I'm gonna have to have something to push the power through. Bad robot. Okay, we're gonna need put these on, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically do like this. We're gonna have facing both directions, which is 40 power. Well, I don't even need two. So I can just take, we'll do one. That gives enough power for two. And if you wanted to add more, if you want to have like the other direction, you know, 4 turrets, you could do that. Now this is gonna be one of these. Tell me to go through the glass. It will go through the glass. Oh. All right. So I got it. I make my fuel. Throw the fuel in. I gotta hit the button. These that I'm struggling to get up there to see. I mean, technically, yeah, I could have just done it, throw some batteries in. I'll do a variation on that too. I'll make it, I could do a little bit shorter one. Actually, you know, it'll probably be easier to just do that. If you got the battery manufacturing, just throw batteries in them. Yeah, let's do one with batteries. You just throw in a couple of batteries, protect yourself while you're building somewhere outside. That will be the theme of it, and I'll go and do 2 more turrets on it. Because of that aiming range with the turn, I think 2 more turrets will be good to have. Yeah, see, as they stopped for a moment, and then they fired again. I mean, fuel would last a long time. But the batteries, you know, that's good enough. You get some batteries, you can do that. I think I actually will make like 2 versions of it, though, in the end. Oh. You know, I didn't even think about that. Technically, with the generator, you can do the same thing as the furnace. It's just fuel. Track how long that it runs for. And have it deduct that amount of time. And then alarm when it's getting low. Yeah, alright, we'll take these out. It's just gonna be tossing some batteries. That's it. We'll just do that. It's plain, simple, easy. Nothing weird, complication-wise. I just gotta get these positioned. Oh, that's not at all impossible to see. Okay. Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. This will be interesting. So, battery. Just in case, it's already set up. If you want to throw in some kind of power, you can. And now I got a quick, portable, portable defense station. for when you are doing a project somewhere and you're tired of robots messing with you. Not that. Like that. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Create. I feel pretty good about that one. I mean, that's very basic, simple, and I have not seen anything like that on the workshop. So you have a way to pop something down, throw in some batteries for cheap, and wait for it to you run out of power, or you finish a project, you pick it up, you move on that spot. And, you know, with the battery auto crafter station, it's not like I'm hurting for batteries now. Oh, yeah. Heard a shot. Go. Oh, we got a candidate coming up. And, oh, I see it. Little bot got destroyed already. He got taken down by those. And they're stopped again. I get like 4 stacks and they give up. Okay, good. Now I got one. 2 of them. Just like that. I'm sitting here, I'm working on something. I'm not paying attention to the noise around me. I'm not about to get ambushed. They start firing. And that should be enough noise from the firing that you're like, oh, I'm about to be attacked. I shouldn't even need an alarm on that. And they're stuck. That's bothering me. Okay, we got him. I bet he gets picked up by the trap. Yep. Didn't even get a chance to be smacked by the rake trap that time. Everybody's getting ready to play Phasmo, it sounds like. Or No Man's Sky. Well, I know Jenny's gonna play No Man's Sky. Alright, I feel confident about that. I feel pretty decent about that. You take it, you drop it down, you got safety to a degree. At least you know you're about to be attacked while you work on something out in the middle of nowhere, wanting to you know, create something else with some security in mind. I feel like that's good. What kind of fish? I am going to go ahead and throw out a guess of a betta fish. If the tank's gross, I'm going to say it's a betta fish. Those tend to they're fine with murky water. I've always had, when I had some, that tank got gross at times. Because they were not clean. They're actually not clean fish. Kind of messy fish. Like, I could clean it and they would still find some way to murk the water up. They just peeing everywhere. That's all it was. Oh, wait a sec. What? I'm missing something. I'm missing plastic. And I am running out of room for all the small bot chassis. Yeah, 4 of those is a much better option. Wow, really? You put like 2 of those down with power connected to them, and you've got a pretty decent defense system already against all but maybe the biggest attacks. You know, I said I was going to go over there and check on that stuff. And I got started building that. Let's go run real quick. It's still daylight for another minute 20. Where was that? That was over here. Over there. Okay, furnace just did something. Oh, wait, no, that's this one. Okay, yeah. How much? Look at that. Copper wire. Quick and easy auto production copper wire. I feel like I still need to redo this again. But it's working now. I need to redo this with the same thing, the same treatment for the fuel indicator. I need to do that. I need to have it where it says running low on fuel, and you know, go back and put some in so you can keep your copper wire production going. Tells the story of the betta fish. I mean, you get them at like a pet store. You put them in. You make sure you don't put 2 males together because they'll fight and one will die. They'll kill each other. And then, you know, you feed them. And they swim around and look kind of interesting. Why is this stopped? This is why I have not uploaded this yet. Why is this stopped? On item add through input. What? I thought I fixed that. I did fix that. If it's not greater than, turn off. That means if it's not greater than that, turn off. If it is greater than, leave it on. So the furnace turned. What? Why did the miner turn off? The auto miner turned itself off because, is that greater than? Yes, which means nothing should have happened. What the heck is going on with this? Yeah, that's the only spot something is set to turn it off. On fuel depleted, fuel's not depleted, it's still green. Furnace, you know, there's more than one spot open. So there's no reason that should have turned off. Why is it turning itself off at random? Okay, now no power. I get that. But why is it just shutting itself off completely? That's not the programming. I wonder if that was something from when I saved and reloaded, maybe, earlier. You wanted the... Not the betas, but you're talking about the African cichlids. So I've just never been that big of a fish person. You know, it's just... They don't do tricks. They don't really do anything. They just kind of swim around in there. You know, if I'm going to watch them swim around, I want to know that I can take them out and cook them up. You know, I'll put some tilapia in or something like that. Watch them swim around before it's dinner time. And they are stopped again. Yeah, either I'm just overloading the game with the programming, or something's messing up with the latest update that keeps locking things up. Done. Protection boosted. Yeah, I'm about to just dump the rest of this over to these guys instead, and let them do their thing. Because they'll move shorter distance, quicker overall. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them handle it. When these guys decide to start working again, I'll just rip them out after they finish that batch, and I'm gonna replace that because something is not working right. Like he keeps turning. It's like the other one is like, I don't know what to do. Or maybe he's waiting on him and he's like, now that is a defense system. What? Okay, something did not count correctly with those again. I think I'm going to get to that point. I'm going to have to just start a new game over because it's not going to play. S-bots, do not do that. Yeah, so that's a good little group coming after me there. We'll see how well these function for disabling a large attack group. I mean, making it harder for me to pick up items, but you know, in the end, it's a good test to see if I've got a big attack group coming in behind me. Can they really even handle it, or is it going to be one of those things where I'm just going to have to kind of like, yeah, I'm going to have to run. But at least I'll get notified about it. Yeah, I would have to run from a group like that, but I'll know they're sneaking up behind me at least. That's the important part, is I'll know they're after me before I start getting chopped in the back by one of them. Okay, I'm going to say I am definitely feeling satisfied with this one. That one's just straightforward, works. Very simple. Just put some batteries in. You're done. Let it go until they're out or until you don't need it anymore. Easy enough. It's almost out. So, yeah, 2 batteries. It's not going to last super long, but it's meant to be just a quick set up and go defense pad. Little defense pod. So I am going to start keeping those in my inventory ready to go. I need something to do with my excessive amount of buddy bots. Or buddy bot, you know, small robot chassis. Oh, 2 good attacks coming now. Had a phone call and now have a bag of Doritos. What? So you took a phone call and produced a bag of Doritos out of the call. You had a phone call and now you have a bag of Doritos. It's like one of those things where it's like, well, yeah, I had a phone call, yada, yada, yada. I got a bag of Doritos. And it's like that little part in the middle we're missing there, Jenny. Okay, once again, we'll save and see if I can reload and get them to function. Now, while I wait, you said earlier, and I got it pulled up, Blight. I'm looking at Blight. Oh, it's like the survival top, but it's top down. I'm not a big fan of the top down look. I like the 3D walk around, be able to look up and down. Top down, I feel more like I'm playing a RTS type game. You know, I mean, if I get sent a free key for, you know, Blight, I'll check it out, but it's probably not one I'm going to worry about going to buy or do much with. Jenny went to the store the other day, but it still doesn't have the phone call leading into how you got the bag of Doritos. Like, oh, I went to the store the other day, got Doritos, but it's not. You had the phone call, and now you have a bag of Doritos. It feels like there's a missing link there. Oh, brother called while you were eating. Well, that's not as an interesting link in there as was expected. Oh, there they go. It took a second for them to kick into gear, but they realized what's going on. And now they're starting to work again. So somewhere along the way, my guys, my robots, buddy bots, it's like something hangs up and they stop moving, period. It's not even if I start, like I go in there and tell them do this now, it doesn't make a difference. It still will be them just saying, I can't move for some reason. So I'm going to let them finish that, and then I'm going to take them out. I'm going to place them back down with the new setup. See, it says I got 5. Hopefully that's not getting off count. 2 more groups coming in. Okay. We'll wait for that. Let's see. So, yeah. Oh, I took the steel post out. I might want the steel post for that. That's, you know. Yeah, I need the steel post to put it on. Good thing I looked. So I got a portable defense station. Just toss it down. Put in some batteries. And I can be protected while I work on stuff. We got the auto mine furnace fuel combo. Gotta go check that again. Some reason it keeps turning off. And the auto copper to copper wire, I think, is working now. This is why I don't like programming in real life. Like, for a job or anything. And they're stuck again. Like, it's not even like they're bumping into each other. It's like they just are completely frozen. So yeah, there's got to be something to do with like the bots being out of place or something like that. Something goofed up. And if they ever finish, I will... You know what? I'm just going to take this out. There, that'll make up for that one. Okay. So we're going to take that. That. Oh, yeah, the... Gotta get the screens. This is just purely for making it easier for people when downloading from the workshop to understand it. So, BuddyBot, roll over. Boop. Okay. And now we gotta go in. And we gotta set the drop-off point. Twice. For each one. And that should be it. Except for the power. Okay. Oh, that's bots 2. Let's go with bots 1. And then you just gotta have to go and say pick up item from storage box. Pick up item from storage box. And then see. So everything placed back down exactly correct, snapped together. I mean, it looks snapped together. Yes. But wait and see what happens. We see if it gets messed up again. Alright, so that should be going. Keep your things busy for a while. And, yeah. Jenny likes the sound of bubbles because it relaxes her. Jason said it makes him want to pee. Check how much Icarus was. It's still 10% until the week following full release. 10% off. So, yeah, it's not a huge discount, but it still is a discount, you know. And since they're doing it to the week afterwards, I don't see them changing. Be like, oh, hey, by the way, it's the big week, you know, opening week sale. Buy it for half price. I don't think we're going to see that. So, yeah. 102 Canadian for the deluxe. Yeah. I don't know what the deluxe really brings to the table, so I'm not jumping on the deluxe myself. And oh, I know what happened. They get stuck in here for some reason on the glass. I was wondering why I kept hearing them. What's funny is they get stuck on like the glass window trying to come back out. They can't figure the way out, but they're not damaging anything when they do that. Alright, run away. See, that sits in there. I might be saying, I don't know. As long as it evens out in the end, I'll find out. You know, just let this go. Let them finish this so it's done. I'll let the other ones do their thing. Fine. Alright, here we go. Well, I said here we go. Then I missed them. Ah! Ah. What? He just went right over it. Like there's no trap there. Okay, I'm not gonna get everything. I'm gonna get out of here before they come in. Let's see. It's almost time. Let's toss in a couple batteries. So I'll be good. And we'll go. Check once again. Which, oh yeah, there's no power right now. I think this one is doing fine. I want to say I think this is fine now. It's the other one. The miner is on. Like it's supposed to be. And I'm afraid we'll get this one and the miner's going to be off again. Like it's turning off at night, but I don't have anything set to turn it off at night. Pretty sure I disconnected the link to the solar panel for that. It doesn't need that. Your wife went into your savings? Please tell me it was for something really essential and not like, well, I wanted to go get my nails done. Okay, it's on. It's not turning itself off for sundown. And we are currently at $27.99. So I haven't even made a 100 seconds worth of fuel yet. Needed money for clothes for the kids. Well, you know, if it's something like that, at the least, you know, say, hey, I've got to take some money out to get kids some clothes. You know, so at least you get told, you know, beforehand. Okay, so we got the one came out. Furnace turns off. We're not tracking any time change while the furnace is off. Pop. Ah, it's an attack. Come on, 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 come on. Hurry up. Hurry up, stupid miner. Boom. Furnace is on. I see it ticking away. Boop. Time stops ticking. Okay, I'm going to call this one good to go. And we got, oh, I see 1, 2. There's a third one there. I've got 3 groups that have been dropped off. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna say auto mine furnace with fuel notification is working, at least as far as I can tell. I'm not gonna upload it yet. I'm gonna do some more testing, make sure that, you know, I mean, it did turn colors the correct way. I want to make sure it does it again one more time, and then that's done. This I'm gonna have to I'm gonna double check again. Well, yeah, there we go. So you got auto copper mine to create copper wire, ingot, or ingot, copper wire, done. Got auto mine for whatever you want, goes in furnace, produces the ingot, doesn't do anything else after that, but you could always add to it by swapping things out. The big thing is the fuel notification. Of course, I'm going to have to be very specific on the description for that, because somebody's going to build it and not read the thing about hit the button when you add fuel to it. If you have exercised and eat healthy for a whole week, you treat yourself with McDonald's. Well, just make sure you treat yourself within a certain limit, because that's kind of the thing with cheat days. You know, if you're, depending on the amount of exercise you do, if you're not doing enough during the week, your cheat day can completely negate everything you did for the week. It's not a matter of, oh, you know, I ate healthy and I exercised, you know, for an hour every day, so I go and have like a single burger from McDonald's. You go and say, I got a milkshake and 2 double cheeseburgers and the large fries, and I got apple pie and I got ice cream. You go and do all that, your cheat meal is gonna, you know, kind of throw off a lot of what you did for the week. So you gotta, if you're gonna treat yourself, make sure you're treating yourself within limits. You know, be like, okay, treat yourself by just saying you get to go eat like a what would be a normal meal size wise, and always still go for the healthier thing. Don't go for like the greasiest thing. Go get like the grilled chicken or something like that, you know. Substitute, if you're gonna do that, for a little bit healthier options. You know, you can get, be like, oh, I'm just gonna get the grilled chicken, small fry, and, you know, go with a complete diet drink. I am getting some serious, like, stuttering kind of thing now in some places. I don't think it likes the every second checking aspect that I've got going at that other one. Ah, and those double doors still acting so goofy. Spicy chicken deluxe and medium fries. Well, at least you're going for the chicken deluxe, you know. Now, I've seen some of that, like, you can see Brian Shaw. I think now he's still 4-time champion, like, weightlifter. He's a big guy. You know, he's a big guy. He's been on, like, History Channel shows and everything. Him and his friends, when they do, like, their cheat meals stuff, they've got a few videos of them doing cheat meals, where it's like over $100 at like Chick-fil-A. They'll go in there and, I mean, it's like 4 sandwiches each, like 4 packs of fries, 2 milkshakes. I mean, that's their cheat meal, but their cheat meal is that because they work out for like 4 or 5 hours pretty much every day, lifting weights, and their calorie consumption normally is very high anyway. They're eating a lot of protein, so yeah. Wendy's salad. You know, if I'm going to get a salad from, like, fast food, I'm going to go for Zaxby's. Get them, toss in that hot chicken. Like that. Give me some Zaxby's insane sauce chicken on one of their salads. That's if I'm going, like, fast food. Large dill poutine. Extra cheese last night. Ah, you Canadians with your poutine. Alright, we got, oh, even another one coming in. I notice I'm not getting as many of the big guys anymore. It's mostly the medium-sized bots in large quantities. I'm not getting a lot of the big ones. Not the big, strong ones with their laser arm and their sword arm. I'm getting just the medium ones. Don't have that in your area? it's one of those that, like, you know, if you get a chance, go to Zaxby's or go any place that has like hot wings. You know, like, man, if you want to go B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings, I generally find them a little more overpriced than what they should be. I go to one of our local places that's like a local restaurant and get bigger wings. I get their hottest sauce if I feel like doing that. But, you know, usually, like this week, I fixed turkey burgers and roasted veggies. Each meal was a turkey burger, a little turkey patty, which turkey burgers are actually really good. It's not like weird. They get very thick. They plump up a lot more than like a regular hamburger does. Those and just roasted veggies. And that was dinner for 4 nights this week. Oh, wow. You can see my stuttering right there. I am really... I think I am pushing the limits with this. Oh, I got more. I think one's trying to get in there, but he can't get in there very far because of the pile. Oh, is that the last one? I think it is. It's the last one from them. That is not one. Yeah, this is off. Yeah, I think I got it fixed now, but that was off again. Something with the stutters. I can't seem to keep them like in sync because the stutters cause something to miscount somewhere. So many pieces that did not get vacuumed up. Ooh. You know, all right, here we go. I'm gonna think about this. I'm not gonna do it today, but I could think about this. What about a portable, or not even portable, just a modular, throw it in, and it's a setup specifically for like what I did before. It's got a single spot where the bots have to come in through to get at you, and when they come through there, it's already covered for the vacuums, for the, you know, destroying the bots. Everything is already covered, and it will take care of all of it. You just have to have all the parts, deploy it, and everything gets handled. It tracks the amount of items that get collected. It does all of that. Like my little tunnel that I had at the previous base in my previous game save, but set up in a more modular way that, you know, you just deploy it and you can, you know, use it as a spot. Oh, there's an attack coming. Run in here and make them come at you through this specific opening, because they will go for wherever they can path to. I want to think about that. That might be something I can do. And man, that stuttering for the save happening again. All right, I'm going to let this save. And I think I'm going to go ahead and, well, we're getting close. We're almost at 3-hour mark. Okay, I'll wait through the rest of this. I was going to say I might close out completely and reopen. See if that fits it. Because it does seem to lag up more the longer I play without completely closing out on it. It's a 6700. It's older, but it's still like, I'm not even at full on this yet. I mean, I've got not task manager, but I got a sidebar diagnostics, watch every core usage. I'm 75% usage, and that's including my OBS, that's including the Stream Deck, you know, all the software managing everything else. 75%, actually now 60%, 9%, 67%. It's balancing out. It's not that bad. I'm not pegging out. on anything, and I'm only using 35% of my RAM. 35%. And solid state. So, it's just some games, you know, it's like I can start a new game in Subnautica, 130, 140 frames per second, easy. And then I start building and doing stuff with mods, and by the time I'm done, I'm down to like, I've gotten as low, I think, as 5 frames per second on a Subnautica game. And it's just because of all the parts that are in it and how it handles that on its performance. Alright. So, I'm going to test these a little bit more. If they are good, I'm going to upload them, put in a nice description. You want to check them out, you can. Again, the auto mine furnace is nothing new. Everybody else has done it, but I think I'm going to be the first one to put anything up there of actually calculating the fuel usage in terms of an actual level and saying it's halfway down, change the light to this. It's 20% left, change the light to this. I think I'm the first one to do that. I haven't seen anything like that anywhere on the workshop. So, again, maybe later we'll have a way to actually track the percentage of fuel level in them. That's just part of the game. But this is a nice workaround using the digital clock for that. So I will toy with it some more, but I'm going to get that uploaded. Definitely, I like the portable defense station. That's simple, straightforward. You throw it in, you got some defense while you're working on something away from your base. Or you just want to set up a bunch of defense stations all around so bots get shot at random as they travel. And then the copper mine to copper wire. I'll have to adjust that a little bit. But once I've got that done, I can place it down on like an iron site and change it. And it's the exact same setup for just doing staple or, the nail gun. If I wanted to do nail gun, I could have it changed and have it producing nails, you know. So doing some automatic setups like that, I'm going to try to keep going with. But yeah, that's what I've done. I've already got all the other stuff up there, except I haven't put this up there. Again, you saw there's some problems right now. I'm waiting to see if there is something I did wrong or if it's just a matter of, again, the game locking stuff up. Because they keep locking up here, not so much on the other ones. And now I gotta wait for them to finish this dump. And somehow, these are going so fast, apparently it's not tracking every input again. So I don't know if that's just the way it works, or it's just because I've got so much going on and that is locking it up. And it's not able to track the change that quickly. And that was a very perfectly balanced circuit board. Okay. I've got an idea. It's probably a bad idea. Actually, it is a bad idea. I know it's a bad idea. But I'm going to do it anyway with this next attack. Where did the day go? I mean, it's still going. It's not completely done yet. Hi, Salty. You're here at the end. All right, I saw it there. That first bot, he did not just drop down pleasantly. That first bot kind of got thrown out. He was flipping through the sky. He went, it was like, oh, we're going to drop you, but instead of going, ooh, like that, he went, wow, 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 wow. All right, and here we go. Bad idea. and I made it work. I am at the center of the robot mosh pit, and I think I'm actually perfectly safe because they're staying underneath me right now. Well, this is interesting. How well does this work with a group of them? About the same. Okay. I rode on top of all the little enemy bots. You finally say you saw somebody ride around on top of the circle pit. And I got out of it unharmed. Yeah, S-Bots, I don't know if any of us really remember that. That was the other night. It's too long ago to remember that. You remember it because you did it. Everybody else has already forgotten. Too many small bot chassis. Oh, and look at that. I am loaded up again. Too much in the way of resources. I guess maybe we'll get the update soon with the map expansion, because I am going to have way too much stuff that I need to burn through resource-wise soon, and it'd be great to go and say, hey, new base, let's go build something else that's going to bog the game down more than it already is. Okay, well, yeah, we're coming up right up on the 3-hour mark, so let's go ahead. I don't know what else to do at this point. Nothing else I can really start. So let's we'll go ahead and just wrap it up. Talk with the Timmy. Here's Timmy. You want to do? What? Oh. Here you go. You never did eat your peanut butter treat. What? That's it. That's all you get till you get your peanut butter treats. Thank you, Jenny. You know, it was fun. Still waiting, actually, for Mechanica to close. Or get back to the main screen. It's still trying to save my game at this point. Oh, Timmy ate something. Oh, look right there. Oh, look right there. Look. Hey, there we go. I can close now. He's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, Timmy Snoot. Let's see. Yeah, Icarus beta weekends. Still, as far as the thing right now, if you go ahead and pre-order it, you can do beta play on the weekends that they're doing that. It doesn't see. I don't think it's like a hey, you just go play whatever. It's like you can get now. You can get on there and play during the weekends for it. And honestly, I almost feel like I just want to wait until it's just I can play it whenever I want instead of trying to cram it in on a weekend. Xbox, thank you. So yeah, Icarus. I mean, it looks great. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's similar to stuff I played, like The Forest. It actually has a lot of texturing kind of similar to The Forest and Green Hell, I would say. And Infected then, in that case. But yeah, have to restart every weekend. Yes, that's another thing, is I don't want to just play on the weekends and then be like, all right, you know, it's Tuesday. I'd like to play for a few minutes. I know I can't. So I'll just be waiting till really, till November. But I'll probably pre-order it beforehand. And then just have it where I'm like ready to go instead of doing the beta weekends. But it looks good. The graphics look really nice. And it just looks interesting. Like looking at the picture, seeing your house, like their cabin caught on fire and is burning down. You know, that looks really good. It's got some very good visuals from what I see right now, and the demo gameplay looks like it's able to handle it. Of course, it does recommend an i7 32 gigs of RAM, but you know, question if it actually uses that or not. 70 gig of space, so it's gonna be a heftier game, but not too bad. There's other games that are 70 gigs for an update on a game. This week looks better than last one. Again, I'm just gonna wait. I'd rather wait and play it when I can just play all I want than play for, you know, whatever time I can spare on the weekend, and then I have to wait another week or 2 weeks whenever they're doing the next beta weekend. So I'd rather wait. I mean, I like that they're doing that. You could play and then you get a little taste of like the new changes, so they could do some of that testing with it. I just don't see that being as good of a way to test as some other games have done, where it's just here's early access play, but you know, to play the multiplayer with me. I mean, that all goes down to time availability. On weekends, I am trying to get stuff done for the coming week. I can't guarantee any time to play. I saw there was a small update for No Place Like Home, but it was more of a bug fix update. So nothing major there. I did see that. Like a very, very minor update. It's not even downloaded for me yet. It just said it's available, a hot fix update. Mainly, yeah, just fixing stuff. Oh, play during the stream? Well, when the game comes out, full, not just beta weekends, but actually full play, I might do that for the live streams, and we could do that. We could make it like, we're going to do we're just going to play during the stream like that. That'd be about the only time I could guarantee I will be playing at this time. All right, thanks, Pierre, for hanging out. Go enjoy your day. You still haven't re-downloaded No Place Like Home yet? I've got it installed. I didn't uninstall it yet. Though, it's It's probably not one I'm going to jump back into just yet. I'm going to wait a little bit. Help keep Jenny alive. Well, it depends. I mean, I'm assuming you're referring... Is he referring to Subsistence, Jenny, or Ark? Or was it another game in there? Now, I'll be interested to see how well the online co-op works with the with Icarus once it's released. Like, are you playing on servers, or are you just playing connected to each other, you know, in like a lobby type thing? Or would it be like I'm hosting the game and then each of you, I'd send you the thing, you connect to the game like that? I want to see how that goes too, because that's going to be a question. It's like you can play Subnautica with Nitrox, but you got to send somebody the connection information. There's not like here's a lobby and you just join a server. You haven't played Subsistence in a bit? Well, you've played it more recently than I have. I can tell you that. I played... I'm going to look, see when the last time I played it was. Well, the last time I played it, it was bad. Well, if Steam will load. Steam's not even wanting to load now. There it goes. Well, I can't get my library to open up. Yeah, I can't get my library to open in Steam. Well, that's odd. Oh, so you host the game for Subsistence and then somebody connects to you. Yeah, see? That's what I want to see for Icarus, is how does that work? Like, do you have to have a server? You host? You know, things like that. Because, you know, it goes down to... You know, is it like No Man's Sky? You just turn on multiplayer, you know, like with that, I could just turn on multiplayer. I did that and SBots played alongside me. That's easy, you know. Turning on, you know, setting up a server and then going from there to getting everybody connected. And I cannot get my library to open. I don't know what's going on my library page now. Like, all right, I guess I'll just search for it. You know, it don't even tell me how long ago it's been since I played it. So I can tell you it's probably been since at least 2018 since I've played it. That's probably how long ago it was that I played it. Your No Man's Sky's been acting up. Hopefully not as bad as mine, with having to do the same first part of the tower 6 times over and over. That was frustrating. And a lot of resources, well, you know, not like I really needed them, but a lot of resources. I had to put it back in again and again and again because it wouldn't accept that it completed ever. Timmy? Aerodynamic Timmy. Look up, look up, look up. There he goes. Aerodynamic Timmy. All right, give me a paw. Saying it has no files through Steam and you have to reboot your laptop. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Might be Steam, because Steam's not showing my library suddenly. Now, I have had it sometimes if a game freezes up. It hasn't happened in a while, but it used to happen where I would have something freeze up and I would try to open again, like another game, and it would be the Steam Bootstrapper service was frozen, and it would act like the game was already in, like, being played, even though it was closed out, and I had to go in and force close the Steam Bootstrapper service to get it to let me play the game that it said was already being played. All right, let's try this again. There's my library. I had to force close. Subsistence. I last played this, I was wrong, June of 2017 is the last time I played Subsistence. Timmy, don't be inappropriate. You missed the end of the gameplay and now the talking, Sanchez. We're in the talking phase. Timmy, quit being inappropriate. Oh, I'm sure it's got a lot of updates since I last played it. The thing is, when I played it, it was just terrible. Absolutely horrible at that point. And it was just... It gave me bad enough of an experience that I said I'm not going to play it for quite a while. I mean, it might be a little more interesting now, but... I mean, I know I've got other games that are definitely more polished and probably still more enjoyable at this point. Xbox, next time somebody says, what did I miss? I'm just going to jump in and say, we kicked Xbox out. And he's groveled his way back into chat. And then I'm just going to let them ask why you got kicked out. I'm going to say, you had to be here. Hey, come here. Come here. Quit licking your butt. Come here. Look, that's you on screen. That's you up there on the screen. Say hi, Timmy. Don't drop. Come on, stand up. I got you. Oop. It's a burp. Steam is ready to get update. I mean, they did just update something on like the disk management part. I know there was like a update to how you can see like your data, your storage management. So maybe you're about to get an update. I know when I force closed mine just a minute ago, it verified the installation to see if there was like an update. Timmy's awake. He's kind of awake. Quick, Timmy, hide me. Oh! So everybody, how's it going? I'm Tiny Tim, and welcome to the stream. I think I'm gonna get somebody to make a virtualized copy of Timmy, and I'll do the face thing where it looks like I'm Timmy. And we'll do a stream sometime where I just pretend to be Timmy. Okay, you gonna hold on my arm? Huh? I'll sit flat. I'll sit. You're too low. You're too low. There you go. You know what? All right, there he goes. Now he's like, I want down. Jenny, you could just do like in control panel, you might could do a repair install on Steam and see if it can pull. I can't remember if Steam's got one in it for that. I can't remember for sure, but you should be able to at least do like in control panel, go in and do like a repair on it, maybe. I know Steam, you can tell it to verify your game files, but there is, I mean, under Steam menu there's a check for updates, so you could always do that. I'm just not sure if there's like a verify my Steam installation part. Waffle, thank you. Glad you enjoy them. Makes your battery backup chirp. I'm assuming you mean your actual battery, UPS, uninterruptible power supply sitting next to your computer that is plugged into. So warping in No Man's Sky pulls just enough extra juice through your computer power supply to make it start chirping on the battery backup like you got too high to load. I think you need a little bit higher wattage capable UPS. I'd always go for at least around the 1000 the 1500 models for anything like that. CyberPower APC 1000 to 1500. The ones that are meant for like servers. Means you're gonna stay up longer. Yo, Jeffers. Yeah, I think I'm on. I think mine right here is a 1000 one, but all my server stuff I keep on at least a 1500. So yeah. Which do I like better, Subnautica or Subnautica Below Zero? All right, here we go. Subnautica versus Subnautica Below Zero. I think the story is better in Subnautica. It's much more cohesive. Has more of a flow to it than in Below Zero. Below Zero feels too much like you're just doing these quick little missions as opposed to actually a survival game. I like Subnautica because it has the feel of isolation. You're not talking to people. You are on the receiving end of all conversational aspects. You're hearing people talk in recorded messages, but you're not talking to them. You're also not talking to yourself. And in Below Zero, you get not only conversations with the non-player characters, but you also have your character talking to herself. It breaks the isolation feel. Of course, there's the difference of crash landing by accident and crash landing when you're intentionally heading to the planet. So I give them a little difference there. As far as performance, Below Zero definitely runs better right now. Faster, even with a bunch of mods loaded in. I load faster. It's more stable. They definitely polished up the code a bit more. And as far as building, I like Below Zero better because we've got the large room among other parts. It just gives us more variety in there. And the changes like the hatch changing to a bulkhead when on land and giving you stairs is a nice improvement versus the original game. So they are both good in their own way and bad in their own way. Or they're both better than the other in a certain way. Let's put it that way. Cyber power 550. Yeah, you probably need a little bit more oomph. It depends, Felonious, on what your power supply is in your computer. Most power supplies are not going to pull their full load at a given time unless you're running it really hard with a lot of extra add-ons. But it's still a case of if it's chirping, you're probably drawing too high a load and it's giving like a warning on that. Did I lose chat? What happened? Everybody got quiet suddenly. Everybody's still digesting what I said about Subnautica versus Below Zero. That's what it is. I mean, it's like any game. You compare two games, unless they are just both complete garbage, that you're always going to have some points that are better for one game versus the other. Mechanica versus Subnautica. Subnautica has better graphics. Subnautica has a larger map. And Subnautica has more decorative stuff you can build for bases. Mechanica, you have more creative capabilities because of the programming. So Mechanica, you can automate resource production from a very simplified degree to a very complicated degree, depending on how you want to do it. So, you know, you've got pros and cons for each. Jason is making supper. I'm not doing that after this. I got some editing to actually do after this. And then I'm going to make supper. And now that I said Icarus is popping up on the front page of Steam for me. Jenny is getting ready to start cleaning the fish tank. And Sanchez is waiting for Subnautica 3. I am really hoping Subnautica 3 we get a better vehicle than the Sea Truck. I really hope we get a flying hovercraft type vehicle. Doesn't have to be able to fly super high, but something that can go up a little bit higher. Give us some more capabilities. I really would like to see that in Subnautica 3. But, you know, as the way it's going, you look at Subnautica Below Zero, you're looking at probably 3-4 years before the next one is done. Probably at least 2 years before we even see it in early access. You have an EVGA 850 for your power supply. I mean, it's possible your battery backup could be getting old. I mean, if it's chirping constantly or a long whine, your battery's wearing out, which usually you can replace those if it's got the little compartment. But usually, I mean, you know, it depends. It's just like any other battery. If it stays plugged up, charging all the time and never has a chance to discharge, it's going to wear out. But that's exactly what they're meant to do, is stay plugged up all the time, not discharging, so that, you know, they're there when you need them. But that's like if you leave your laptop plugged up all the time, you're going to wear the battery out. And Xbox is about to go get McDonald's. You better keep it on the healthier side, Xbox. Felonious, take down some trees, all right? Sanchez, I'm pretty sure, I mean, it's still kind of like a rumor thing, but I did see something about the devs were already announcing there's going to be a Subnautica 3, but that they're not going to go the direction of what, like, from Below Zero. They're going to try to make it more of a true sequel to the first game. I guess because people just didn't like the Below Zero story enough in the end. I still say we should have like a Below Zero or, you know, a Subnautica 3 where we're now on the alien homeworld, the architect homeworld, and we've got to help Alan with restoring everything because, like, maybe their tech has shut down. Maybe all of them failed, and the last few of them are in like hibernation of sorts. I think we should have something like that. Single chirp, probably. I mean, if it happens specifically when you warp and consistently when you warp, you're probably drawing a little bit more power, and it's giving a quick little warning on it's hitting higher load. If it chirps just randomly without you even playing a game, then you probably have a battery starting to fail. What is my favorite game? I do not have a favorite game. I have games I like. I have games that I like a lot. But I don't have like a hands down favorite game. Because all of them end up, at some point, you know, I've played it enough. I've burned out on it. Want to take a break. Like, I don't have a favorite song. I have favorite songs, plural. But I don't have a single one that I would rank above all others. Because it's all different emotions with those. Same thing with games. It's different play style, different theme, different vibe. You know, it depends on what I want to do when I'm playing. So you're saying there might not be any architects left. Well, you know, that's kind of alluded to, you know, when Alan's saying he doesn't even know if there's anyone there. He doesn't hear from them. He could be the last one. Or it could be, again, Alan is digitized when we find him. There may be some digitized architects that is the same thing, that, you know, they're in like a hibernation state, you know, a low power state because there's nobody with physical bodies doing anything. Andrea MrSpicyGaming. Hi. Andrea's Epic Gaming. Is that it? Trying to. I'm assuming that's it. Andrea's Epic Gaming. Only happens when you're warping an NMS. Then you're probably pulling a little bit more juice on the power supply, and it's probably giving a high load warning. I know the 1000 like I have here is the ones that has the little screen on it. Does yours have the screen? Oh, got a subscriber. Zach Autumn, thanks for subscribing. Go have a good weekend as well, Jenny. Go enjoy cleaning the fish tank. Get all that fish crud out. And thank you, Waffle. Well, S-Bots, if all you do is show up and be like, hey, by the way, I got the cure. Alan, here's the cure. I'll help you get some people cured, or some architects cured, get some of them restored with new bodies. It's like, well, how much of a game are you going to get with that story? You know, maybe they could do a game where, you know, you get to the other planet and it's not just that it's the Kara, it's like mutated and there's a new strain that has wiped them out or something like that. So yeah, maybe it's probably going to be like I said. I saw it's going to be just a. It's going to be between the first game and the second game. It's going to be a proper sequel to the Subnautica game and occurring before Below Zero is what they were talking about. Give them the cure and help them rebuild. Then it's not Subnautica anymore. Now it's like a colony management game. It's a completely different game style. And if it's no screen, it may just be, yeah, it's hitting that load capacity. You don't have a screen, so you can't hit a button to see what the current load pull is. Oh, yeah, okay, so you got one of the little flat ones like that. Yeah, the total output wattage for that is 330 watts. So if you have an 850 watt power supply and you hit half of that, you're already pulling more than that power supply is rated to provide. So that would probably be where you're getting the chirp. You're probably getting chirp because it starts pulling a little bit more power when it's processing a little bit higher on that, and then you there you go. Yeah, you get a chirp because hey, you can't you don't have enough wattage going through it. Let's see, 1350 815 watts for that one. So I mean, if you've got more stuff plugged into your little battery backup on the battery side, or actually just plugged in period, because that is wattage across the whole thing, you know, you probably need to just get it down to your PC on that, Felonious. You want to know what happened to Riley? Well, that's why they're talking about doing it more like a sequel to the first one, not the second, not Below Zero. Establish contact with a central computer, but don't have the means to. So you have to retrieve tech in different biomes. I mean, there's some things they could do, you know, to recreate like the feel of it. Is like you're helping them to get some stuff started, but just full rebuild, I don't think that would be a case. And again, from what I've seen, they said it was going to be more of Subnautica 3 will be a sequel to the first one, not the second one. So it's like we got episode 1, episode 3, and now they're gonna look to working on episode 2. So we went out of order. Timmy, you're being awfully calm over there. Come here. Evil sea monkeys, submerged planet of the apes. How about that? Because, you know, it's got to be water everywhere for them. Oh, I got you back. I got you back. Timmy ASMR. I got you. I don't squirm. I got you. I got. You being so squirmy. Okay. All right. Stop squirming. You bought it for another purpose originally. Yeah, so yeah, putting the PC on there, you're probably pulling too much juice on it, is what it sounds like, Felonious. All right. Hold against my shoulder, Timmy. Whee! All right, go on, Timmy. One's down. All right, we're going to wrap it up here, everybody. Thank you. Felonious, yeah, go get you a new battery backup. Just got to get you a bigger one. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out today. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Jenny, enjoy cleaning fish poop off the tank. And Jason, picking up that limb and cooking and whatever else everybody's going to do. I am going to go actually finish some editing, and then I got some cooking myself to do. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out with us. I guess normal this week for schedule. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. Probably be back with No Man's Sky Thursday, because I still have to get that settlement going. I haven't played it since the aeronaut, but I'll play it some more before then. But we'll have some more fun this week. So thanks again. We'll see you all next time. Have a good weekend, good week, and stay safe. Don't get sick, don't get hurt. Stick around.